Leo, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Leo, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. No gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Leo, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you. Thank you, and I thank you again. Absolutely. Let's talk about your energy. Coming into your energy, I was a bit anxious, I think is the proper term. I was waiting in your energy. Like I'm sitting here and I'm kind of waiting for an email. I'm waiting for a response. I'm waiting for the calendar. I'm waiting for the time. I'm waiting for somebody to get dressed. Like I just feel like there's something I want to do in your energy that I can't because I'm waiting for something else. Does that make sense? So it's not uncommon. You know, normally I would say, Leo, just go ahead and, you know, do what you need to do. But I don't feel like I can in your energy. I feel like whatever this is, it's honestly dependent on something else, which means divine timing is at play here, you know? So being mindful of that, it could be that I'm just tapping into your fire. You know, you being Leo, you're ready to go. And sometimes life doesn't allow you to move the way you want to move, you know. So let's see what's going on. We're pulling from the wisdom of the oracle. Can I have Leo, please? Okay. This is the exchange, and this is what you're waiting on. Yeah. Yeah. You're waiting for somebody to give you something. That's the exchanging gifts. You are waiting for something to come in. This is what you're waiting on. You're waiting for comfort, blessings, favor, and happiness is right here. So you're in alignment with what you know what's coming, obviously. You definitely have an expectation of this, even if you don't know exactly what it is or who it is. You know something is about to change your life, and this blessing will make you happy. So, you know, kudos to you for that, just for being in alignment with your intuition. But it unfortunately doesn't, I don't feel calm in this energy. That anticipation is still kind of high, you know? It's excitement, maybe. Maybe I shouldn't call it anxiety. I want to call it maybe excitement. That sounds a little more positive. This isn't right. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get a deck. Let me go for my first choice. We're going to do your spread today with Star Spinner. Yeah. It's not your birthday. It's not your birthday, but maybe it'll feel like it. Maybe the event is a birthday gift for someone else. Maybe you'll make a connection at a birthday party. I'm hearing birthday. Can I have Leo's core? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles coming in sideways. You're holding on as best you can. Knight of Swords, but you've got this message, or you're waiting for this message. And you know that it's going to bring an end to some conflict in your life and give you stability. Whatever, you know, you have the information. You just don't have the resources or the, how can I say that? I know you have the information, but you don't have it it's not tangible yet. You know what I mean? Crown this energy, please. Crowning, Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you got to calm down. That'll help you. Because there's nothing you need to do. It's already done. And you just got to hold on. Nine of Wands. Yeah, pull down from that. There's nothing you need to do right now. This is coming to you. It's literally coming straight to your door. So you don't need to do anything extra to expedite this blessing. What's in the way? The Hermit. Yeah. Leo, I love you. I love you. Don't mess this up. Trying to fix it. It's not broken. Don't rush it. Okay? It would be unwise to move when you're not divinely guided to do so. If it's time for you to sit still for a minute, just sit still. If you feel in your spirit and your intuition, yeah, don't move. It'll work against you. If you feel like, you know what, I'm going to just chill. I'm going to just stop. I'm going to just relax for a second. I'm going to just wait for this person to respond. I'm going to just wait for that email. If that's in your intuition, but your anxiety or your excitement is saying, you know what, maybe I should just go knock on the door. Maybe I should send another email. Maybe I should try again. Maybe I should call. You know, maybe they didn't get the text. I'll call. Like, don't allow that anxiety to overtake that intuition, because what you have is already, it's aligned for you. This gift is going to come in. You will be blessed. You will be happy. Period. Let it happen. Let it happen organically. There's nothing, you're already in alignment, okay? Where's this? Thank you. Where's this coming from? Three of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, you've already been expecting this greatness, this connection. You know, you're either aligning yourself with a beautiful relationship or destiny, you know, getting in alignment with your assignment here on earth. And it may have stirred up your emotions a bit. It might make you feel a little giddy, you know, a little kiki, things like that. And that might be messing with your spontaneity. Like, you get excited, you get anxious. That fire starts to peak up a little bit, but you're going to have to contain it. You're going to have to contain it and just stand for a second, because you don't want to do things. You know what history has taught you when you move too soon. I'm going to say it like that. All right. Your experience in life, your knowledge, your experience in life has taught you when you move too soon, when you act too soon, when you assume things like that, 9 times out of 10, it has come to bite you in the butt. So this time, remember, the Hermit is working against you. And whenever this energy works against you, it's because you're not applying the knowledge that you need to. Wisdom is the application of knowledge. It's just not the knowing that's important. It's doing what you know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, see? Period. Ace of Pentacles. I told you, it's going to be put right in your hand. You don't have to do anything. It's done. It's already done. Don't mess this up. This is just perfectly aligned energy. Perfectly aligned. And here's the 8 of Swords, because now the cuckoo is about to come out the clock. 8 of Swords energy is feeling stuck or trapped mentally, and that's really not the case. But sometimes our minds kind of make us see just the problems instead of the solution, okay? But that's going to clear away. You will find your way out of that entrapment, and you'll get your mojo back, get your fire going. The boomstick is coming in. This is action-oriented energy. This is the gift that's tangible, put in your hand. But the boomstick is power put in your hand. That's the thing. There's difference of blessings here. You understand? The boomstick is for you to be Captain Caveman and unga bunga your way through. All right. So this is coming in very fertile, abundant for you to unga bunga your way, pass over, around anything that you felt was disruptive to your peace. Six of Swords, because you're seeking solace, you're seeking tranquility, you're seeking to get away from the storm and put down heavy burdens. Ten of Wands. You understand? So I know you already have the information. The message is clear. This Knight of Swords has popped up quite a bit underneath the deck for you when we were doing your spread. So the message is clear. You got the information. It's just that right now, where you are is understanding, clarity, communication with this sword, so that when it does become tangible, knowledge you're getting first, then tangible. So you'll know how to move properly when you get that Ace of Wands. Knowledge, blessing, tangible blessing, then the power. You understand? There's a divine order here, okay? But in order for you to properly, I guess, navigate through this, there's something that you need to kind of allow to mentally help me with my words. I wonder, it's not die, it's not let go. It's more so mentally understand the process of evolution. That's what I want to say. That's what I think this is. And that may have been giving you conflict before. So, for instance, let's talk about grief. Grief is something that we have all had struggles with, you know, mentally, emotionally. But life changed. It didn't end. Life became new. It did, but yes, life did end. Both things are true. Life changed, it didn't end for you. Life became new, it did end for you. For instance, let's just say it's a parent, you know, and you may feel like, I'm no longer a son, I'm no longer a daughter, you know, and that's not true. Just because they've transitioned, you still would have always been their child, but that parent is just no longer present in this realm. You know, you make peace with, or find a foundation in both sides can be true, and you have always been provided for. You know, God gives you what we need when we need it, but God only allows us, doesn't give us more than we can handle as well. You understand what I'm saying? So as you're trying to kind of, I guess, reignite your passion for life, your passion for love, your passion for things that you want or desire or have interest in, as you're doing these things, going forward, you're doing it with your eyes open and, I guess, looking at it in a whimsical way, in a childlike way, in an organic way. You know, that transition, here's the death that I was picking up on earlier. That transition is not always it's still something to be celebrated, because there's new life that comes through. Yeah. There's a new freedom that comes through. There's a new comfort, you know, maybe for that loved one that has found themselves now in the bosom, in the arms of the angel of the Most High. You know, things like it's, you know, sometimes it's just this thing called life it can be, it's quite interesting. I'll tell you that, to say the least. But when you kind of slow down and just allow yourself to kind of feel all of your experiences and your thoughts and your accomplishments and look at the evidence of these things, you know, you can find this as a place of torment or a place of healing, you know, and it's your choice. It is your choice. But if you look at it from an independent perspective, not as being a child or a parent or a sister, brother, wife, husband, things like that, when you look at it from an independent, literally just from Leo, what you'll see is that you really stand in a firm place with the Most High, in a favored place, in a very wise and aware place with that pre-empress energy. And you'll start to see that sometimes maybe teachings or experiences have just literally been tricky. They weren't lies, they were more so illusions. Do that make sense? I hope that's, yeah. And it's like when you actually focus on that part of it, you realize kind of like, wow, I really was believing in something that never existed. Or I believed or felt sorry for or loved even something that was harmful to my growth and development. Maybe I should have, maybe I could have, maybe I would have, maybe they should have, maybe they could have, maybe they would have, you know. But when you're in that shoulda, woulda, coulda emotional space, for you or anyone else, it doesn't really matter. Try to focus on what positively came out of that understanding and experience, because it wasn't for naught. You know what I mean? It wasn't for naught. But you had to realize what was held from you. Maybe somebody did it out of love, kind of like a parent not telling their child that Santa Claus isn't real, you know? And then there's issues in your life where you maybe held back information or not allowing yourself to see the full spectrum of something else, and maybe put yourself in a bit of self-sabotage. You know, how you look at it, it makes it, both sides can be true. But what you want to do is now align yourself with who you are today. Okay? Align yourself with energies that are where you are today. Align yourself with the giver, with the party person, if that's you, or the praying person, if that's you. You know, whatever you are today, that's what you want to align with. And if you're not finding that in the physical realm, then align yourself with your higher self, because we've all had those connections with our higher self where, let's say you're sitting on the sofa, but you can see yourself in the kitchen washing the dishes because you know they need to be done. Your higher self is in the kitchen doing the dishes. You know, when you're sitting on the bed and you can see yourself folding the clothes, because your higher self is currently folding the clothes. It's just that in the time realm that you're in, that you're conscious in, you're not doing the clothes, but you can see your that alignment. It will pour into you, and you will get up and you will do those dishes. You will wash those clothes. You will straighten up your back when you see that higher self in you looking a certain way, wearing a certain outfit. You know, I'm telling you, you will get in alignment with those things, and because little things like that will help you, motivate you, comfort you, and allow you to see possibilities and options that are available to you that sometimes you couldn't see in that old mindset. Okay? So once you can master through the illusions and really kind of pinpoint into focusing on what you want or your direction, you'll be able to close out this cycle. All right, with this world energy, because now you're stepping into life seeing through your godly eyes, processing things with a godly mind, hangman energy. You're looking at both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the coin. And now look at you, full strength, Leo coming back. Okay? All right, I'm gonna leave this here. Leo, you're in a good space. It might feel like time is not moving. It might feel like you're constantly waiting, anticipating, anxious, but please be wise. Move in accordance to your experience, your beliefs, the facts, your intuition. You know, hold on to overdoing. Don't overdo it, because what you've done for this chapter, you've done well, and you've done enough. All right. All right. If in the event you said, Green Eyes, listen, I don't know you. You don't know me, and this is not my life. I'm okay with that. Please check your moon, rising. Don't take this energy, please, if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It's free, and it does support the channel. If you're interested in a personal appointment, I respond to email requests only. My email is perfectlyimperfecttarot@gmail.com. Guys, if you do like what you get here, if it helps you, feeds you, even if you're simply just entertained, but you guys are coming looking for these videos, please sow where you come to eat. I eat off of what you sow, okay? Donation information is below the video. There's also links for Cash App and PayPal for your convenience. In advance, thank you. Other than that, please remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.